Since we're here, let's also talk a little bit about the Grape roadmap because it's interesting. It's according to what the industry needs now. So what's going on? What's going on? Grape is going to a phase that is focusing on composability and Web3. I want to stress out that verification was never Grape's goal. Verification was one of the tools that Grape needed in order to start onboarding people on DAOs. But focusing as your main product to be Discord verification is a very short-sighted and myopic way of building. You can't. That's a Web 2 tool, and what you are 100% dependent on what Discord tells you. That's a really bad plan. So it only makes sense to actually build for DAO tooling on on-chain governance and be completely out of the Web 2 world. Now, completely out you can't be, because the rest of the world is on Web 2, you need to onboard people from Web 2 to Web 3. And that's what the Discord verification did. But we have so much more. We have the stateless marketplace, it's insane. Anything you do is on-chain. Any bid you do, any bid you accept, anything that you do, any interaction you have on the marketplace, it might be a little bit slower, but this is what the market is going to conclude at. There is no way that the market is going to stay long-term on some centralized database of Magic Eden's wallet. There is no way. There is absolutely no way. It's going to be a decentralized platform. It's going to be something like Grape. Maybe it's not Grape, but maybe whoever comes up with this amazing new technology can take some inspiration from Grape, because Grape is open sourcing the stateless marketplace, which supports verified collections in Solana. It has governance integrations, and of course it displays everything you need, from the trades, from the signature, the mint addresses, the bids, the owners, everything, obviously. Now, the most important thing here is the governance integration. That's the box. This box needs to be highlighted. This is the first ever in crypto, and it's extremely important. So listen to this. When you go now to Realms and you have a DAO, so let's go to Realms. I know it's not live yet. I know it works though on our internal test. So Whale's friend is logged in. Now we're on the on-chain dashboard, the on-chain governance dashboard that Grape is using for its DAO. All these are going to also be much easier to display on our dashboard. It's still not working for Ledger, so you will not be able to see this. What does that mean here? Governance integration. It means that this is how much Grape I have. I have 360,000 Grape. In order to actually create an on-chain proposal, you need to have 200. If you have 200,000 Grape, you can create a proposal. And the idea here is that you create a proposal to list the SMB for 200 Solana. This is the title. And I do. Here, somewhere here, it has list NFT. It's not ready yet. I've seen it, but it's not gonna be visible to you. And you'll be able to list NFT on Marketplace. Then it's gonna change this to something else that is gonna ask you how much do you want to have the starting bid and for how long or whatever, like if you want to list it with a buyout price, or if you want to all this shit, and then you add the proposal, a new topic is created, and people vote with their Grape. And once the vote is successful, then the NFT is going to be listed to the marketplace by the program. So now NFT communities that have treasuries that contain NFTs can actually manage them without having to go through a bottleneck, a centralized point where someone has to receive the NFT in their wallet, take it to Magic Eden and list it. That's not how a DAO operates. The DAO should not have to trust that one person and give him that insane responsibility of handling $100,000 while he has no connection. He's faceless, he's anonymous, he's just a wallet. So it's huge. The governance integration with marketplaces is huge. And you see that the Grape Treasury has already $150,000. It has some USDC. It has more than $150,000 because it has 211,000 LP tokens from its liquidity, from the Radium liquidity pool. So the biggest owner of liquidity in that liquidity pool is Grape itself. It's the Grape DAO, not Grape itself. It's the Grape DAO. Everything is the Grape DAO. Slowly, the treasury is being fed with all the money that is held in centralized accounts. Slowly, the whole project is being decentralized, and we are taking direction from the community and the ecosystem. And this is reflected on our roadmap. So governance integration, extremely important. Now, open source verification. Verification node network. So in order to do all these real-time role removals and all these role checks, you need to actually have quite a lot of RPC calls. So Grape can run for you a verification node, or you can run it yourself. You can. That's why it's open source. We're gonna have an admin panel for, and this is fun. So now, how do communities pick the number of tokens required in order to enter a private channel? They have to whisper someone from Grape and tell them from the implementation team and tell them, I am the leader of the project. Please set the verification amount minimum to 1,000 tokens. Now we are pushing out an admin panel where all the roles and the names of the roles and the colors and the icons and all this shit can be actually worked by in the admin panel. And another, the most important square here, bubble here, is the governance integration, because you're gonna be able to go to Realms as a DAO, create a new proposal, and here it's gonna have a minimum verification amount, and you're gonna create the minimum verification amount, and you're gonna say, I want to gate my server for 1,000 tokens, 1,000 Grape, and you can write Grape here for whatever. And if the vote passes, the verification minimum changes by the program automatically, without the requirement of an administrator, to what the amount was, whatever the amount that was voted. So a lot of human element is removed, a lot of bottleneck is removed. And guys, these are all crypto firsts. There is nothing like that on Ethereum. There is nothing like that on any other chain. And it's not like that. We are really deep into the DAOs. The Grape DAO, you might think, oh, look at this, Grape has dumped so much, they're all shit. Man, we're in the top 50 DAOs in all chains. In all chains. If you go to Deep DAO and start playing around, that checks all like Ethereum and Solana DAOs, you'll find Grape on quite high. Look at this. We are 13th in members, in active members holding governance tokens. So if you go to organizations and you go to governance token holders, and we're number 28. Keeper DAO, we're above Mango, above Alchemix, above Olympus, because it's all fake here. It's all fake because once you check their governance and their members, you'll see that 96% is held by this other. So, you know, it's, while you go to Grape and you see that this is like, these are like Radium pools, the Mint wallet and shit like that. And then look at there's no concentrated holder. Like 0.9, 0.6, 0.4, it's so spread out. The distribution is so well spread. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's why the DAO is working. So Grape access is going to be controlled by the DAO. The NFT treasury is going to be controlled by the DAO. It's insane. Everything is going to be open source. The dashboard is going to be open source. The marketplace is open source. The verification is open source. And the beautiful thing is that each tool, and this is not the end of the tool set. We've said it's DAO tooling. It's not DAO verification. And each of the tool is governed by a DAO. So on the protocol level, in order to steer the protocol to how will verification work. Are we gonna be Matrika? Matrika can come and buy verification Grape tokens, vote on the direction the protocol has, and merge. I have no fucking clue. But everything is going to be governed by sub-DAO tokens, backed by Grape, powered by Strata, and these tokens are going to decide actions on the protocol level. And slowly, trust me, the instructions are gonna appear in order to implement changes on the protocol level. So super bullish on the evolution of DAOs, on the evolution of DAO tooling, on the and of course this ties up so well with what with the Athens DAO event. Maverick Twitch is asking about Grape used in the... Yes, of course. Yeah, we're already doing that. Yes. And we're building a tool that is also going to help teams showcase Grape access within their metaverse. But yes, Grape can be used to gate anything. You can have a house in the metaverse that is gated by Grape, and you are holding the single NFT key for that gate. You can gate anything behind a cryptographic key, and Grape can do that. But the importance of this King composable phase is that we're also doing the Athens DAO event, and now you're gonna understand why these things go hand in hand, and why this is an invitation-only event, and this is focused on the builders and the DAOs. There's not gonna be DeFi or NFTs, it's DAO only. So what we're aiming here is to know each other, to meet each other, is to sync our builder teams, our developers, make sure they do not overlap, make sure that everything is composable with each other, and make sure that we stay together as an intimate ecosystem, because the ecosystem is growing. We go to Riptide, to the hackathon, we're gonna see another 500 projects that are all gonna be funded and coins, and they're gonna spawn universes and collections and communities and problems and hacks, and they're gonna build and they're gonna help the ecosystem grow. But those building the DAO tooling need to stay close together. That's it, guys. I think it's clear why we need to build closely with Solana, with Realms, with Mango, with UXD, with Socian, with all these people that if you go to Realms and you load the DAOs, you'll see Mango, Jet, Socian, Serum. All these guys are invited. Marinade, Grape is doing the event. The Exiled Apes, obviously the Sanctuary is coming. Of course the Monkeys are coming. Of course all these guys are already invited. The media guys, anybody who has a DAO here and has contributed into creating those DAOs is like Sale, and the guys from the Prague Hacker Houses are invited. So lots of people. Unique Club is going to be there. Unique VC is going to be there. Like so many. So it's important, if you're in this industry, join us and sign up.